XP, right? So yeah, I'm super excited to hear from Joanna today and how she's leveraging the system using kvCORE to generate and organize, really, massive amount of lead. And then, of course, everybody in her team as well. So Joanna, it's all you.
Okay, can everybody hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. Great, give me 1 second. Sometimes this Zoom is a little bit confusing.
Don't worry.
But, yeah, okay. Thank you, everyone. So I'm seeing people that I have to admit. I should not do anything.
It's okay. You don't have to worry about it. Let Sydney do that.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you, everyone. I'm really glad to be here. I'm hoping that today you really take a lot of notes, and I try to do everything like level 0 because I have done this training before, and sometimes I know for some of you may be like very overwhelming because it's a lot of information and people don't know where to start. So we're gonna start from the basics. This presentation, I'm gonna share it with Cindy and Hui, so I believe they are gonna be sending it over. And I speak a little fast, so hopefully I'm gonna try to slow down. And at the end of the presentation, you guys can ask me any questions you want. So a little bit about me. Yes, I'm part of EXP, like maybe 5 years ago, I think. Like time flies. And I started using kvCORE like probably 3 years ago. So I really try to be very organized. And one of the main reasons is because when I came here, I didn't really know anyone, and pretty much all my leads came from Facebook. And so whenever you have so many leads coming in, some are cold leads, most of them are cold leads, and you have so many and you speak to so many. If you don't have a system, basically it's going to be impossible for you to follow up on all the leads. And then when you talk to them, if you don't take notes, if you don't know what you're talking about, they are probably not gonna want to do business with you. And I don't know if I can ask on the chat box, how many people, like let's say if I ask from 0 to 10, how do you feel on kvCORE? I mean, the ones that are part of EXP, I know there are some non-EXP agents, but let's see if I can see some responses here. Okay.
Everybody answer 5. It is funny.
5? 5? I can't see the chat. How do I see the chat? Okay.
I can read the chat to you. Yeah, but everybody 5, 6, 5, 3.
Okay.
3. Yep.
Okay, great. Yeah, I believe it's because I'm in the presentation mode, but yeah, I see it now. Okay, perfect. Okay, 3. Okay. So yes. So I think we're gonna start with the basics. So I just wanted to make a little summary here on the things that I believe are important when you are trying to set up kvCORE. So the first thing I could say is like mindset. Why? Because a lot of people come to me and are like, hey, I don't know anything about kvCORE, but it's so hard and I don't know where to start. And you start like having all these arguments in your mind. And it's not that hard, but that's the first thing you're coming through with kvCORE is gonna be really hard if you want it to be really hard. So mindset is like, if you really want to have a business and you really want to have a database where you are organized and things are going to be easy for you, you need to start coming with the mindset. All the resources are there. I think there are tons and tons of trainings on kvCORE where you can go and, anything that you want, you're going to find it online on YouTube. That's what I do pretty much all the time. I learn it on my own. So, it's there for you. But I think the main issue is sometimes we don't know how to use it because it's so many things that we don't know where to start. And that's what I'm going to try to, help you guys to organize and where to start first, because there are so many tools and things that you can use, but you need to do it step by step to really be successful. So we're going to cover that. So where do I need to start? So we're going to talk about the database and training. So I'm going to show you, the first thing is like, where is your database coming from? You may have, referrals, your sphere of influence, all the people that you have on your phone. There is so many that we haven't plugged in our CRM. So that's the first step. We need to like take all those people that we know, or maybe people that we have from other databases, or leads that have coming from other databases. Everybody needs to be on kvCORE. You know, whether it's a vendor, it's a title company, it's a lender, anybody can do business with you. Anybody needs a home at some point in their life. So if you're present, you know, with different things that I'm going to show you, you know, they may choose you because they're going to see that you're actively doing something. And so that's the first thing. Then the next thing is going to be how to manage our database. So I'm going to be showing you hashtags and notes. As I said, notes are the most important things, because you can have 1,000 people on your database, but if you don't know, you know, what is that lead coming from? What did I speak with this lead about? If you have no idea, you know, it's like pointless to have all these people there. So we need to use hashtag and notes. And then I'm going to show you how to target your audience. That's another thing that I think, from my experience and all the mistakes I have made through the years, you don't know where to focus. So then you start posting about all these things in, like, okay, homes in this area where you don't even know anything about that area, or you just start posting homes for lease, or I don't know, whatever. Right now, like, my main focus is new construction, and that's what I want my focus to be. So I'm not going to post anything besides new construction, because I want people to see me as a new construction expert. So you guys need to find out a niche, whether it is I want to work with investors, I want to work with new construction, I want to work with people that like, you know, homes with pools, I want to work with people in this specific neighborhood. So, you know, I would like for you guys to take notes on what is your ideal client and the people that you want to target, because that's what you're going to start posting, or, you know, try to bring people to you, people that you want to work with. And the same with the price range. You know, if you start posting homes on the lower price range, or whatever price range you're posting, that's what you're going to get. And I think that's something else that I learned from my experience, that you really need to also target. Some of you may have done a business plan already on, like, what's the price range you want to work. So you need to focus on that price range. So you should take a note on that. What is my price range, and what do I need to focus on? The next thing is, where are you gonna post? I use YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I mean, nowadays, you know, like, social media is all over the place. If we're not in social media, probably, you know, a lot of people won't know you. It's the easy way to get to people, and especially videos. Videos is what is like the trend now. Because pictures, they don't work as well. So personally, I'm in YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, but you can choose one. Sometimes trying to do everything at the same time can be overwhelming. So you can choose the best one that fits for you. So I left you some ideas: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Google. I have used Marketplace in Facebook. It works. I actually sold like 2-3 properties from there. So you wouldn't think that it works, but it works. Groups on Facebook as well. You can join groups in the area that you want to work or you want to target. Craigslist as well, and then your past clients or your sphere. The next thing is call to action. And that's another lesson learned, is that sometimes we post as realtors, and we post this nice house, and we describe everything about the house, but we never ask the client to take action. So I'm gonna show you how with kvCORE we can ask them to take action, and then kvCORE automatically is gonna respond to that lead. Because they are asking for something, you wanna respond right away. And sometimes you're showing a house, you're busy, you can do that. So that's when you need to leverage like technology with kvCORE or any other CRM you're using. And the next thing I'm gonna show you is squeeze pages. Squeeze pages is basically, you can create a website for a specific criteria. So if I'm focusing on new construction homes in Katy or whichever area, I can create a specific website where my leads can click on it and receive all the properties. And if they look at more than 2 properties, they are gonna get into my CRM right away. So that's basically it. And if we have time, set up automatic alerts. I know it's a lot, so I just wanted to go over kind of the summary on the things that we're gonna talk. Okay. So again, I try this time. Sometimes I go to kvCORE and I start doing all these things, and I think people get so confused, and at the end they don't do anything. So one of the things that I want you guys is really take, this is like 40 minutes of your time that you're gonna spend doing this. So really take action. Don't just sit here and, say, oh, kvCORE is so hard. So I try to make it like this picture. So, you can go back to this presentation and go like step by step. Okay, I need to click here. I need to go here. So the first thing that you are going to have is the tools. So for kvCORE, you're going to have these tools, which is on your dashboard. If you see this little line here, you're going to have these courses here. So everything is there. If you ever have a question, you're going to find it in these courses. So don't ever, feel frustrated, like, I don't know where to start, what to do. You can go to all the courses here, because I know it's a lot and there are so many things that I probably won't cover here. So you have the tools to go and look at the courses. So that's where you're going to find the courses on kvCORE, Agent Quick Start. So there are many videos. Every video is like 1-2 minutes short. It's not that long. So it's not like too boring to watch. And then you can go to this chat box. So in your kvCORE, you're always going to find a chat box on the right bottom of your kvCORE. And you can ask any questions. So if you get stuck on something, you just click here and you're going to ask the person, hey, what do I need to do here? And they're going to help you solve that issue. So those are the first steps that you need to know, and just keep in mind that somebody else is going to be there to help you if there is something that I didn't cover here, or you want to learn out something else. The second thing is what I was telling you. All of you guys maybe have like more than 100 people on your phones, or from people that you know. So that's the first step, because a lot of people ask me, okay, where do I go first? What do I do? I don't have anyone, for new agents, for maybe experienced agents, they already have databases. So basically you can just upload your database on kvCORE. And how do you do that? I'm gonna leave a clickable link here. It's basically like Excel sheet. Let me see if I can show you. Excel sheet where you are going to, okay. Basically, you can download it yourself and do it. Is basically you have to plug all the name, last name, or any other important information. But if you don't want to do that yourself, you can go to the chat box that I show you at the beginning here, and you just send that file and the kvCORE will upload it for you. So you don't have to do it yourself. They can do it for you. So there is no excuse for you not to do it. If you're not tech savvy, you just send it over. And that's basically the first step. Next is gonna be how you are gonna start seeing your leads on your kvCORE. I'm gonna show you really quick here. In your smart CRM, you're gonna see all your leads. So let me see if a little, okay. Okay, here is all your leads. So once kvCORE upload all your database and all your leads, is gonna show you all the leads here on smart CRM. That's where you are going to go. And then I want to show you like the most important thing that you need to do. So something that I do is I always use hashtags. Hashtags are very important because, for example, in my case, I use a hashtag called holiday. Holiday is basically because anytime there is a holiday, Christmas event, New Year that is coming up, all my database is going to have that hashtag. So if I want to send an email, I can send an email to all my database that has this hashtag. And that's going to make sure that, anybody on my database is going to receive a, hello from me, and they're going to remember I'm in real estate, and that's going to, help a lot. So any lead that you have, I would suggest, for example, that's an example that I use that holiday hashtag. You can use it. The second hashtag I like to use is English or Spanish, because I'm from Colombia, so I speak Spanish. And, I need to know what language do I need to speak. Some leads, some people, they just don't want me to speak in English. So I just want to speak to them in Spanish. And so that's why I have that hashtag as well. And then the next hashtag is, where is the lead coming from? You always want to track where the leads are coming from, whether it is from Facebook, Instagram, from your referrals. you want to track that, because once you start closing deals, you want to focus on the things that are really, producing results. Because if you're investing money or time in something that is not making you close deals, you probably need to spend that effort in something else. So it is very important to track, where is the source of the lead? Where is the lead coming from? Social media or whatever is the case. The next thing that you need to do is add notes on your leads. Because as I said, the most important thing is for you to know who is this person? What are they looking for? If I had a conversation, I need to add a note on like, hey, this lead is looking for this. If they mention something about their kids or, anything that is relevant, I need to make sure I put that note in there, because if they speak to me later on, and if I have so many leads coming in, I'm going to be like, I have no idea what are you talking about. And again, this is going to be, really bad for you and your business, because they are going to be like, hey, this person doesn't pay attention to me. I'm not going to repeat what I said. So you really need to do that, because when you know people, it's easy. But when you start meeting strangers, or you start talking to leads on the phone coming from social media or other sources, it's going to be impossible for you to track this. And that's the note. So you can add a note here. So again, I put this like kind of, I try to make it easy for everybody to go back to this presentation and do it. And then once you add a note, you want to pin this to the top. So anything that is relevant, it should be pinned to the top. Because once you start like doing something on kvCORE, everything is going to go like, like a history of the lead. So you want to make sure the notes of whatever you talk to the lead that you think is relevant, you always want to pin that to the top. And then finally is a task, right? Because when we speak to the lead, that's kind of where everybody says the money is on the follow-up. We as agents, we always do the same. Sometimes we go looking for the next hot lead, and that happens to all of us, and then we just forget about the other ones that we're looking, or we're looking in 2-3 months, and that's our pipeline. And sometimes we forget that, and that's basically, the main thing that we should like really pay attention to. So that's where we add a task here. So that's where you want to add your task, whether it is following up with the lender, following up with the lead in 3 months. So you're just going to create a quick note on what you need to do with that lead. Okay, next thing is target your audience. So as I was telling you, there is, I think I hear myself. I think there is an echo. Sorry. Charles, I think I'm gonna mute. Somebody's on mute. Okay, I think it's better. So again, right now, maybe take 1 minute to think, to think 3 ideas on what would you like to focus on. If you already have something on your mind, just take 1 minute. So after this, training, you're gonna really work at least in one, but just get 3 ideas on things that you want to really focus on from now on for next year. So I'm gonna give you 1 minute, guys, while I drink some water.
You should apply for kvCORE and teach the class, Joanna. This is like 10 times better than all the kvCORE class.
I probably have to do that because I need to get points for the icon thing.
The icon, yeah. Oh, this is oh yeah, perfect. I think this would work as well. I'm gonna work with you and see if we can translate it into 2.5 icon.
Okay, good.
Not something that you can just keep, like kind of repeat it. That way you can keep getting point, when you teach on the auditorium.
Okay, yeah, no, that's for sure.
So good, by the way.
Okay, guys. So I hope you have your ideas, because after this presentation, I want you to really take action and implement this, because if you're not implementing, you're like wasting your time here. And so after you're targeting your audience, so if you want to focus, I'm going to give the new construction example because that's what I'm focusing on. Right now, I will say that's one of the best things to focus on, because as you know, builders are just giving so many incentives. They are giving so many bonuses to realtors, and you can go to the model homes and do it yourself. So take pictures, take videos, and just start targeting. Okay, so where are you going to post? Again, don't try to get too overwhelmed on I'm gonna do everything at the same time because that's what sometimes doesn't let us be consistent. So just pick one or two things that you like. The ones that I'm doing right now are YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Again, marketplace is a really good way to go. Craigslist is something that I got leads from, and you can post very easily on with kvCORE. You can post everything from kvCORE to Facebook and Craigslist. So I'm gonna show you that. So just choose the thing. Just start thinking, okay, if you have Instagram, do it on Instagram. And if you do Facebook. You know, just choose one of those to see which one do you prefer. Or if you want marketplace, you can also post on marketplace and start sharing that in different groups in the area you want to target. Okay, so I want to show you here. This is a video. If you follow me at the end of the presentation, I'll leave my social media. This is a video I recorded. This is like it's not that hard. I did it myself with my phone. I just recorded short videos in a new construction. There is plenty of new construction homes in Houston. You can go and do it yourself. Just record short videos and then just create like a quick video on your Instagram. You can download that video, repost it on your YouTube or Facebook, but you know, just do one thing at a time. And this is what I was telling you, you need to focus on is just have that call to action, because, you know, a lot of leads like it, or sometimes you start getting, you know, all these messages on your Instagram and you don't even have time to respond. So what I do and you're going to see it if you go on my profile, you can just copy and paste. I want my list, text Spring Branch to get the list to this number. So this number is my CRM, my kvCORE number. Again, whenever you want to have a business, you don't want to put your personal number out there. So kvCORE actually has a smart CRM, a smart number that they give you. You can purchase one if you want to choose, you know, your specific number, or you want a different number. You can pay like $25, I believe, a month, and then you will get your specific number. So anytime a lead takes a Spring Branch to this number, basically I'm gonna get that lead into my CRM, and I'm gonna make sure I call them, because if it's on my CRM, I'm not gonna forget about it. If they call me on my phone, I probably have like 10 missed calls from agents, from vendors, from other people, and I'm probably not gonna call them back. So this is very important. You know, have the call to action in any post that you do, because that way people know what to do next to get the list of homes or whatever you're offering. Or for example, if you have a listing, you can do, you know, the address like, you know, Main Street. So text Main Street to this number to get all the information. And kvCORE automatically is gonna send a text message with all the information, which is I'm gonna show you right now. So basically that's kind of a small snip I wanted to show you. And this is how I'm doing right now. I'm just posting on Instagram. And it's not that difficult. So here is how you're gonna, so now that we have that, for example, I was showing you here, I'm taking this example of Spring Branch. So text my list, Spring Branch to get this list of homes. So then I'm gonna go to kvCORE, and I'm gonna go to lead engine is here. And then I'm gonna go to call and text capture. So this is where you wanna click. Once you do that, you're gonna add new. So again, it's step by step, so don't stress about it, doing it right now. Just whenever you wanna come back and do it here. And then you add new. And then here, this is how you're gonna fill it out. So the first thing is like the text. So this is text your call to action. So if you're posting that they need to text a Spring Branch, this is the word you need to put on the top of this custom text code. So I'm gonna put a Spring Branch. Then I can choose either MLS ID. If it's, for example, if this was my listing, I'm gonna probably send them my listing. But since I'm just like posting about Spring Branch homes, I'm gonna send them a message. So as soon as they send a Spring Branch, I'm gonna send a message saying, thank you for reaching out. Here is, click here to see the new list of homes in, I realized after that I had a typo error, but it should be like Spring Branch. And then this this link here is basically a squeeze page. The squeeze page I'm gonna show you next, but this is basically telling them, hey, here is the list. Click here if you wanna see homes, because you wanna make sure they receive what you're promising. You don't wanna just put some text call to action and then they don't receive anything, because they're gonna get upset. And then if you want to receive instant notifications as soon as a property comes on the market, please send us your email. Or you can, you can do whatever message it feels good for you. It's just like as an example, so you can know what I'm talking about. And then hashtag, you want to create a hashtag. So whenever the lead comes into your CRM, you want them to have a hashtag, because that way you're going to know, oh, this lead is coming from a Spring Branch. Or, oh, if I posted this post in Facebook, I can do Facebook, whichever hashtag you want to add. So you know where is the lead coming from. And then you're going to use your smart number. This one is my smart number that I pay for. So basically, that's how you create it. So whenever they text you, they are going to get this message and they are going to pretty much respond to you immediately. And you don't have to be responding, manually. The system is going to do it for you. Okay, next, I'm going to show you how you create a squeeze page. So whenever you want to create a squeeze page, basically a squeeze page is creating a website where it's going to have a pool of homes of whichever criteria you want. It could be new homes, it could be homes with pools, it could be one-story homes, it could be your listing. You can just create whatever you want. For this example, I'm going to create a squeeze page for Spring Branch homes because I want to send them those new listings. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to lead engine. Then I'm going to go to ID squeeze page. And then you're going to select your domain, which is going to be your domain with EXP. I have many, that's why I didn't choose one here, but that's what you choose there. And then you're going to create a multi-property squeeze page. For this case, I'm going to create a multi-property because I want to send them a list of different homes. If it's a listing, like a listing that I'm selling, there is one that is called single property, and you're going to send them the information on that property. But for this one is a multi-property squeeze page. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the location, which is a Spring Branch. So this is the area that you want to target. So, and this for this example is going to be a Spring Branch. Then I'm going to put the type of property. It could be single family, condominiums, townhomes, depending on what you're advertising. So I'm going to do single family because that's what I'm advertising. And then I'm going to put the price range. So if I'm advertising a home that is, for example, that one, I think it was 312. Generally, I want to do a price range between 200 to 400. I just want a price range between something close to that price that I'm advertising. So I did a price range of 200 to 400. And then on options, you can do a square footage, acreage. That's going to depend on your marketing. For this example, I don't want to make it too specific. The only thing I want to do here is options, create new build, because it's going to be new build homes. So that's why I'm adding new build here. And then where are you? This is the source, where is the lead coming from? So I'm doing this lead is coming from social media. I did social media because sometimes I posted in different, Facebook, Instagram. So I'm not really depending on where you're posting. So I just did social media here. And then the hashtags, again, you can also put like Spring Branch, social media, or Instagram or Facebook, or, whichever hashtag you want to use. Once you do that, basically, kvCORE is saying that once the lead looks at the property 2 times, the lead is going to sign up into kvCORE, because the website automatically is going to ask them, hey, do you want to see more properties? If they say yes, they are going to pretty much get their information from Facebook or Google, and they are going to come directly through your CRM. So this is the link. Then you are going to click on generate the link, and this is the link that you're going to post in your response that I was showing you previously. You can copy that list of homes. That way, whenever they type to you a Spring Branch, they are going to get this link. Or you can post that link on your social media too. You can say, oh, hey guys, here is the list of homes in Katy or Cypress. click this link to see properties in this area. And then you can post that on your social media too. Different ways to do it. Basically, you're just gonna post the homes in that criteria, and automatically this link is gonna refresh. You know, it's always gonna be refreshing with new properties. So you don't have to worry about creating more links. Okay. Any questions, or should we leave questions at the end?
We can leave question at the end, okay. Joanna, you can continue.
Okay. So the next thing is gonna be listing. So another way that you can do something very easy with kvCORE is post a property or a listing. Even if you don't have listings, you know, you can always ask permission. Agents most of the time are happy to say, yes, post whatever you want, or yes, help me advertising a home. And so what you want to do is also, let's say if you wanna promote homes in a specific area, you can just go to kvCORE on listings. So I'm gonna show you here as an example. If you want, let's say, homes in, okay, this is the one that I was doing. So Spring Branch, again, I'm gonna keep doing this same example. So I'm gonna click on here on listings. And then when I click on listings, I wanna find properties that I like that I'm gonna start posting on my social media. Because that's the other thing. If you're not consistent, if you're gonna post every month or every other week, you probably won't get results, because people have to see that you're constantly posting. And sometimes people get, we get stuck and like, oh, we don't have listings, we don't have anything. No, you do have a lot of properties for sale. You just need to ask permission on the ones that you like and you want to focus on, and start promoting them on your social media, even if they are not your listings. Because whenever you post a listing from your kvCORE website, the lead is always gonna go to your kvCORE website. So it's not gonna go to the listing agent or another person. And so for this example, I'm gonna just filter, again, I'm gonna filter a home in a Spring Branch, and I can filter, price range, bedrooms, bath, if you want a home with pools. I mean, you can filter anything you want. But for this example, I'm just gonna filter new homes on a Spring Branch, and I'm gonna choose one of the listings. So this is the listing. Let's say I wanna post this listing. So if you see XP, I think you have to just ask permission. You can send a text to the listing agent, oh, I would like to promote your listing, and probably they're gonna text you, yes, go ahead. So that's the only thing you need to do. And then this listing is here. So whenever you click on the listing, you're gonna go to more actions, and then you can post this on Craigslist or Facebook. So this is gonna take you like 1 minute. And once you do that, if you do that every day, it's just taking the time to sit there and take 10 minutes of your time and start posting. So for example, here, it's gonna go on my Facebook. You have to do the setup if you haven't done that, but again, you have the chat box on the right corner. So just go there and ask how to set up your Facebook, which is very easy, but I won't get in detail on that. And then I can say beautiful homes, or in a Spring Branch, or anything that is gonna be appealing to that property that you are posting. And then you just post, or you can schedule it or anything, for later. So this is actually gonna take you like 1 minute. And then Craigslist is another one that you can also post properties. And believe it or not, I also got listings from Craigslist. So it works, it just takes you like 1 minute, and it's gonna give you results. So Craigslist, they don't give the address. They already create everything for you. You don't have to do anything. You just have to click on the listing and just say more actions, and then post to Facebook, post to Twitter, Pinterest, Craigslist. I mean, you can do all of them if you want. And they don't give the address information, of course, because they want the lead to text you and ask about the property. So they basically are gonna say, please text Joanna to this number for details and pictures. And that's how you're gonna get this lead into your kvCORE as well. So this is like a really, really great way to do it. And really great way to be consistent. Whenever you cannot, let's say, record videos, you can just go on EXP kvCORE, look at listing that you like and post it. And it's gonna take you like 5 minutes. So, but do it consistently so it works. Okay, here is the example. So I just created here listings and then more actions. And then I show you here post to Facebook or Craigslist, which are the ones that I'm showing you right now. Here. And then, okay. And that's basically it. I don't know if I went too fast. I mean, there are probably many questions that I can respond or something that you guys, don't know. We can cover. I think somebody's unmuted. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Joanna, that is not fast at all compared to all the kvCORE training that that I attended. This one is like probably the most condensed and the deliver the best value.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that I hope that I know it looks a little overwhelming, but I think having that step by step is just the main thing. And just tell you guys again, if you really want to have a business, you need to use this and you have the tools. So I think the mindset for all of us, even when I started kvCORE, is like, oh, this is so overwhelming and nobody starts doing anything on this. But there is so many tools, and hopefully with this presentation you can save it and just start implementing a couple of things, and it's not, it is not that hard if you just take it step by step.
Yep. So we have like we have 5-10 minutes. If you want, you can go ahead and open up your mic. Joanna is super busy, but I think she can hang around here for 5-10 minutes to help you with any other question.
Hi, Joanna.
Hey.
David here from Canada.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm well. Thanks for doing this. I have a quick question. When you put the phone number for them to text, is that your smart number or is that your cell number?
Right. It's always my smart number. You always want to get a smart number. I never use my personal number. And again, because whenever you have a smart number with kvCORE, any lead that is captured with that smart number, every lead is going to go to your CRM automatically.
Oh, okay. And when someone texts you that, is that when they're going to be captured into your lead gen, or only after they open up the link that you text them back with?
So anytime anyone texts my number with that word, it's gonna get captured automatically. But let's say if they don't text, for example, they just see your post, but they don't text, and then the squeeze page is another way that you can capture leads as well. So if you go and put that squeeze page link on your Facebook, and they click on that link and they look at more than 2 properties, then the system is going to ask them, hey, do you want to see more properties? Sign in. And they are going to sign in and go automatically into your kvCORE.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. I think
Hey, Joanna, this is Eric. Can you quickly show us again the smart CRM message that you showed earlier?
Okay. Do you say the one that you create to capture leads? That's the question?
Yeah, so where did you add this?
Okay. Where did I add what? The number, the text? Not really sure if I'm following.
I think he's talking about on the call and text capture. This is Cody Kubosh, by the way.
Right. So you create a smart response. So where did you click on to show this page?
Yeah. So whenever you want to create a smart response, I'm going to leave this presentation. You are going to go to lead engine. You see this arrow here, and then you're going to go to call and text capture. That's where you're going to click and click on get started. And then you're going to add new on the right side.
Right.
And then here I'm showing you how to create the text code. So you can fill it out. So
and this message you either text to your clients or your leads, potential prospects, or post it on the social media.
So this one is basically if somebody texts you whenever you post this call to action on your post in social media, if you say text a Spring Branch to this number, the lead is gonna get this automatically. If you wanna create a template to, let's say, if you want us to send it to other people manually, you can do that as well on kvCORE. You just need to create a template, which is, this is another tool that kvCORE has, but you can just ask on the chat box how to create a template on kvCORE. That way you can just create it and send it to any client you want.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I think Teddy have a question. Teddy, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so far. This is really amazing. We're brand new to kvCORE. We've been using another CRM, but we're dedicated to moving over by the new year. So thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Do you have an example of what a new construction squeeze page looks like?
Yes. Let me see. Let me see one of the messages that we have here. I think I have this because I created automatically, again, these messages. So, for example, this is a squeeze page on Cypress. So that when the lead clicks on the squeeze page, on that link that gets generated, this is gonna show it like, okay, all the homes between these price ranges. So they can actually save it, or if they wanna look at the property, they can just open the property, and then I'm gonna be there as the agent here. So they can ask me questions or do anything on that squeeze page.
That's awesome. And so does it capture anything other than their phone number when they respond?
Generally captures everything because it generally is like all those websites that we just click on Facebook. Okay, sign me with Facebook or sign me with email, and it automatically captures phone number, name, and email.
Okay,
Generally
awesome. Thank you.
everything. Okay.
That's great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Another question on the chat, Joanna. Andy, he asked if you have RIP campaign template for buyer seller and for buyer seller and agent attraction that you can share. Do you customize your RIP campaign or you using like the default one from kvCORE?
What is it that if I have a kvCORE campaign? Yes, I have created some campaigns. I think kvCORE has already some templates because the ones that I have are very customized to me. It's like I have my logo and everything. But I found out because recently kvCORE, they told me like, hey, check this campaign for new leads. And it is working really well. They actually have very well organized, and you can just go on, let me show you. I think it's in marketing. You go to smart campaigns. And then there are many that kvCORE has, like default new buyer lead, or I think they have default new seller lead. You just need to look for it. But I think they have many because the ones that I have are very customized. And to be honest, I think the kvCORE ones are a little bit better because they already know how to respond to leads and everything. So don't try to invent something that is already created. I think that happens to all of us. I created this whole thing and, it's just a lot of work. And I think they already know what to write to be able to respond to the leads and make sure they respond to you. And I've been using it and I think it's working. So it's just go to, again, my campaigns, and there are campaigns or there are kvCORE templates where you can just copy paste. Oh, look, kvCORE library here. So you can just find, they have so many templates here that you can just add to your library and use them.
Kevin, you raise your hand. What's up?
Hey, good morning, Huy, and thank you very much, Joanna. Quick question: can you input others like the phone number to a smart, like kvCORE smart number?
Can you import? What is it? Your phone number?
Yeah, like let's say you're using RingCentral, right, for your business phone, and can you use that RingCentral phone number to input to kvCORE system?
Yes. So what I did at the beginning was showing you basically my suggestion is you can download from Green Central all your contacts, and then you can go in the chat box and tell kvCORE to adapt it and upload it for you. That way you don't have to do the whole thing, or you can just download this format on Excel and just upload all the information you want. But
So can I implement that Ring Central phone number to a kvCORE smart number?
Oh, okay. I get your question now. Yeah, no. So it has to be owned by kvCORE, as I'm aware of. You need to purchase a smart number through kvCORE. You cannot use another vanity number because it has to be attached to the system. Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you very much.
Okay. No, you're welcome.
If you want to check the chat, Joanna, there's a couple other questions that you.
In the future, like once you start generating your database and you implement all of your clients into the kvCORE system, is it easy to export?
Yes, it's very easy. Generally, you just go to kvCORE and then you can export all your database, and they will just send you a link to your email. So I think is export contacts. You can select all of them and then just do export. It takes about like 5 minutes and you will get a Excel sheet with all your database.
Wow, good stuff. Well, so I see a lot of people, they ask if the training is going to be posted. Yeah, so if you are a part of eXp Realty, a part of Team Legacy, we're going to go ahead and post this one in our internal Facebook group. So go ahead and keep an eye out on that. For those that is not with eXp yet, Joanna, is there like a text? Is there like a smart number they can text you and then you can respond to them with a video?
If there is, I can create that. I don't have it right now, but I can create that.
Yeah, so you can maybe text, text Joanna to your smart number, and then Joanna is gonna send you, a copy of your video.
Yeah, if you want, just text kvCORE to 832-924. Let me just put it there. Then same number, 924-2724. Just text kvCORE, and I'll send you the presentation.
Good stuff.
And yeah, and then I was gonna show my. Okay, when I have your presentation here, there is a barcode. You can follow me or on Instagram, or if you have any questions, that's all my information. You can scan the code.
Well, 40 minutes and it's already jam-packed with information. I don't know what it is, if you actually partner up with Joanna. I don't know what else you're gonna do, to support and take your business to the next level. So Joanna, thank you so much for the training today. And I guess if you're in eXp Realty, I see you for the holiday party tomorrow. If you're not within eXp, reach out to us to grab a ticket.
Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity, and thank you everyone that took the time today.
Thank you. All right, bye now.
Okay, bye. Thank you. Bye.